Welcome to another video. Today I show you what you can do with an old charger cable from your iPhone or Android phone. If you have an old data cable that doesn't work anymore like this one, you see when I move it a little bit it stops working, so I have to find some use for it instead of throwing it away. If you feel brave, you can try to repair the cable by checking the connections here, but I didn't want to. I have already enough cables, and this one actually I tried to repair it, but I messed it up. So I'm just removing that lightning connector on one side and just trimming the cable so it's clean cable without any stress. Just clipping the cables nicely and arranging them in a way to thin them with a bit of solder. You might be wondering what's happening and what are we gonna do with this, and you might have guessed already, but we're going to make an USB extension cable out of this old charger cable. So when your charger cable is too short, you can use this old cable to make it longer so you can reach further with your phone charging. For this you just need a female USB connector. You can get this easily from the internet, and the key is to solder the cables in the right place. So you have to solder them in this way. You just arrange them. I will show on the screen now the pinout and how they should look like. We will check them later, don't worry. If you don't feel like soldering, if you don't want to do this, I will make a future video soon about how to make an OTG cable out of these old cables without any soldering, so you don't need any special tools, just your hands and patience. When soldering the connector and the wires, make sure the solder is shiny so that it's a good connection, it's not moving. Try not to move it while you do it. And now it's ready. So what I have, I'm going to check the connections. I'm showing you here. So these two, they should be connected. These two also should be connected. You can, if you have a multimeter, it's really easy to check continuity on these ones, just to make sure that you soldered the wire correctly. I will show the diagram now again, and at the end also how the USB connector should be wired. It's very simple. Now this housing of the USB female connector, I had to cut the back of it because the cable was too thick. So I'm putting a bit of hot glue to just keep it in place on one side, and between the wires also to keep them nice and secure, and on the other side the same thing. I'm not planning to open this connector so I want it to stay there and not move. If you want to put a bit of extra safety, put a bit of insulation electrical tape around this connector and it will not go anywhere. Before you use this extension for the first time, try not to use it with your most expensive USB devices. Just use something simple, a light if you have, or a USB fan, something that if it gets fried you won't miss it much. Anyway, if you put the connectors and they're as they should be, and there should be no contact in between, you can test this also. So that's pretty simple. Subscribe to find new videos like this, and OTG video pretty soon. I'll make more videos like this and how to reuse the things that you have so you don't throw them away. You could use them. I already used this cable a few times, I needed it, so that's pretty good. If you like the video, subscribe, like and share, you know what to do, and I will see you next time. Bye.